case with the Perpetual winding rotor. So you had that extra space on the back for the rotor inside the case, and they had a bubble-like profile. The combination of the Oyster water-resistant case and the automatic winding lives on in the Oyster Perpetual 39. A simple watch represents the point of entry to Rolex, so you can see the finishing is relatively spare, with satin finish across the top of the iconic Rolex Oyster bracelet. No structural integrity is given up. It's as solid as any Submariner. On its flanks, there is polish, and you can see that the removable links are fixed in place by screws. There are removable links on both sides. Inside the clasp, you can see that there are several different anchoring points, little divots that are drilled with tracks leading into the divot holes, so that allows you to use a strap tool to change the anchoring point of the bracelet inside the clasp. Now it has a lift lock system. There is a beak and there is a hook, and the two go together, and you can see it snap into place, and you can hear it snap into place. So you can't pull it open. You do have to lift and unlock. So it's a simple locking system, but it is not a friction fit clasp. There is an embossed Rolex crown, and as you can see, satin is the character line straight through. Turn it all over, and the case band as well. It's quite handsome. It's a case profile much like that you'll see on the Daytonas, on the Datejusts, on the Day-Dates. A handsome pre-super case profile that's neither as squared off nor as sheer as what you'll find on the GMTs and the dive watches. The bezel is not angular and conical. I should mention, it is specifically a domed profile, which has a lovely progressive arc and a handsome gleaming polished surface. The dial, though described as white by Rolex, truthfully is more of a matte silver. And I mention that because Rolex does make truly white dials. If you remember the late great white dial Milgauss, as well as the current Rolex Explorer 2 Polar, those are truly white dials. This is more of a matte silver, and it has a light matte metallic glow to it, as well as silver undertones. You can see there are rectangular indices and square index dots outboard, but it is a high-grade dial. Nothing entry-level here, as it features a white gold Rolex 5-point coronet, white gold Rolex loomed indices, and white gold hands at center with a little character line down their center to increase the contrast. Screw down crown, you can see it's a Rolex Twinlock in stainless steel. That's what the little slash means. It's a Twinlock. And then underneath the case back, thanks to the screw down crown, the screwed in case back, caliber 3132 is well protected. 3132 has all the toys, all the proprietary Rolex stuff. It beats away